We all know that the core modernization and digital transformation is a very challenging and complex project, and there are several challenges that are behind the CEOs of financial institutions. It's of course not only digital transformation, but competitiveness of the sector, the regulatory burden, and all these changes, macroeconomic changes on the market. So from your perspective, which are the most important challenges of digital transformation, and how the Mambu can address these challenges?
Yeah, good question again. Thanks for having me. Some of the key challenges you face, obviously, the risk. No CEO wants to be leading the charge on a project that doesn't go according to plan. The migration would be one of the biggest risks that you can see, but there are ways and means of mitigating that by working with key partners such as GFT, who will support that project, the plan, and how they're going to do the migration. One of the biggest risks as well is the talent within the business, making sure you have the right people in the business to support you on that journey. And I view that as a cultural shift. You have to have those people and individuals behind it. They may have worked on a platform for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and they're used to working in a certain way. This is a completely new way of working, not just for the board, for the bank, but for those individuals who are day-to-day operating that bank. So you have to make sure they're on that journey with you. They understand what's happening. They're part of that journey. There's sessions whether it be with GFT or with Mambu, to ensure that everyone's up to speed on what's happening, why they're doing, and what it means to the business, them as a staff member, but ultimately the customer, because it's the customer that makes that bank.
Yeah, so the digital transformation is all about the people in the banks, so employees of the financial institution, but also the customer, as you mentioned. How the concept of composable banking can address these challenges?
So composable banking, from our standpoint, which I suppose we coined the phrase, is about giving the financial institutions the freedom to choose who they work with, when they work with them, and how they work with them. We're not going to be prescriptive on the partner they have at originations or for CRM or even the CSP. Mambu is completely agnostic as to who you work with and how you work with them. So we have over 170 partners globally, and that's continuing to grow because each bank or FI that chooses to work with Mambu can choose that partner they work with. They can either get an SI, such as GFT, to integrate with them, or they can go and do it themselves in-house, and they can build from scratch, or they can buy off the shelf. So for us, we don't mind who you work with or how you work with them, because it's all about that API connectivity and being open and empowering the financial institution to work with whoever they want, which in turn means whether they're going after consumer deposits, business deposits, SME lending or retail mortgages, they can choose the partner that gives the best journey for their customer or build it themselves how they want it. So they're giving that customer the journey that they see fit that's right for them as a bank.
There are key drivers that makes the digital transformation in the area of core banking, like the time to market of the new products, like the limitation of the existing solutions, like the limitation inside the ecosystem of growing ecosystem of financial solutions and integration with them. So these are all that can be addressed by Mambu solution, as I understand.
Yeah, so the Mambu stack, we are a product-led company. We focus on the core banking engine. That's all we do. We want to be the best at what we can do. We don't want to spread ourselves thin and start offering every solution to the market. So our approach is, the partner-led approach is key. And that's not just from a systems integrator, but to solution and tech partners. You work with the partners that the customer and the bank, they want to work with, and we complement each other. And that to me is the model that everyone is now switching on to, because if you have that monolith or legacy stack where you have one provider giving you everything, your delivery may be slowed, your migration effort may not be on time, you have to pick and choose your battles as to what do you want and where do you want it. Our approach is you work with Mambu and then you go and choose a partner that is best for purpose for you around that.
From the perspective of a selection of the right core banking solution, there are functional, non-functional criteria that can be taken into consideration by each bank. One of these is also accelerators that can be prepared together with Mambu. That is called Bank Start, and this is a solution that can accelerate incumbents to extend their digital capabilities, but it's also targeted to credit unions and also for neobanks and challenger banks. I think that we can help the banks in this to deliver these digital capabilities in 6 months. Thank you very much for today's visit and this talk.
Thanks for having me.